Hey everyone, it's Aparri here, and today I'm going to show you guys how I make all of my outfits on Animal Jam. Now, I'm going to start off by showing you guys an outfit that I've already made and explaining how I went through the whole process of making it. So first things first, I made this brand new Arctic wolf, and I had to decide which item I want to build around, because for me, I always have to pick an item to build around so I get a kind of theme for the animal. And for this animal, I thought I'd decide to do a furry hat, so all I did was look up furry hat, and originally I was intending to do the magenta one, which is like the glitch one right here, and then I decided on using the one that is not as rare, which is the store-bought one. And the reason that I decided to do this is because it has more colors and there's just more for you to work with it. So there you go, I just put on the item that I decided I want to work around. And the second thing that I usually do is decide on the colors that I'm going to make my animal. So for the primary color of my Arctic wolf, I went ahead and chose the secret magenta color, which if you guys don't already know how to get that color, I'll put a link to a video in the description which explains on how to get it. And the reason I chose magenta as my primary color is because it is the color that takes up the most room on the base item that I chose. Then for the second color, there is a secret white that Arctic wolves had, and I just decided to keep that like it is. Then for the eyes, I went ahead and chose the really whitish paint color that is right below white. And the reason I did this is because that color is right here on the furry hat, not the snowflake, just like this fur right here. We'll get into the pattern and the color that I chose for the pattern later, but for now we're going to be moving on to the most essential item on the look, I believe, which is the back item. Something I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video is that you always want your base item that you're going to build around to be a back or a head item, because those are usually the items with the most colors on it. But anyways, now let's move on to how I chose the back item that I did. So I saw that the main two colors on my base item were magenta and pink, so obviously I wanted to find something that was magenta and pink. And as I scrolled down, I saw the first thing that met the criteria for the back item were these gingerbread wings right here. They had a little bit of white, magenta, pink, and all that in them, but they really weren't fitting the style that I wanted for this look, and they were kind of ugly if you ask me. So I kept on scrolling, and then I finally came across this rare bow and arrow, which I thought looked perfect. It had the magenta, pink, and everything just looked so well together. And once you have your head and back item chosen, it's usually really easy to choose a neck and leg item now. So obviously I go up to my necks, and as I was scrolling through the options that I had for my neck, I didn't really see anything that popped out to me except for a spiked collar, and spiked collars really look good on everything, so I just went ahead and chose this pink long. Once I chose the pink spiked collar as my neck item, I went down to the leg items and searched for something that matched the pink spiked collar. As I started scrolling down, I didn't see anything that I liked too much except for a pink spiked wristband or these pink elf bracelets, and these elf bracelets just weren't doing it for me, so I went ahead and settled with the pink spiked wrist. So now once I have all of the items chosen, the last thing on my list of things to do was to make the pattern. There's only a few patterns on the Arctic wolf that I think actually look decent, and those ones are the flames, the lightning, and the one that I ended up choosing, which were the squiggles. And the reason I chose pink for the color of this pattern was because there was already a lot of pink on the items of my animals, like on the raspberry bow, on the pink wristband, pink spike, and on the furry hat, and I hadn't already chose pink for the primary or secondary colors, so I just went ahead and chose it for the pattern. And yeah guys, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for this video on how I make all of my Animal Jam outfits. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button right in the face, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.